Another Crab's Treasure is a Souls-like where you play as a crab, and I think it's really cool and really good. The story of Another Crab's Treasure is that you are Krill, a crab that lives in a tide pool whose shell is taken away by a shark on a stick because apparently he hasn't been paying taxes. This boss fight actually looks really great. If only like paying taxes looked this cool. And he goes into the sea to find his shell and pay his taxes off. Also, all the fish have been using trash thrown in the ocean to their advantage, using it as like tools, which I think is like really creative. But, it's also killing them because plastic is bad for fish and ocean in general. And I think that is like a very creative idea for a game. Seeing all these sea creatures using things like paint rollers to their advantage, and in battles. And speaking of the battle, they are very amazing battles for a small indie game. It is very impressive in my opinion. I think the combat is one of my favorite parts of the game. Also, you can attain like different shells in the game. There's like a rotten banana and like metal cans of shells, and they all have like unique abilities, and it's all cool testing out all like the abilities. It keeps like the combat fresh. And there's also an Among Us shell for some reason. This game is just really creative, and I really like that about the game. But the thing holding this game down is that, and even though it's a Souls-like, I think at times the bosses can get really easy to the point where you can beat them in a few tries. Also, the game is pretty glitchy, but I still think that it's a really good game, and I recommend it.